Hello and welcome to this tarot reading for the week of December the 14th through the 20th. My name is Angelyn. Thank you for joining me. I will tell you that this week starts off good and ends off good, but this is a very busy, difficult, doesn't have to be difficult, right? Like that's all we're talking right now. That's why you're listening to this video, because it doesn't have to be difficult. But there are lots of things that look like they're in place for things to be a little messy. So that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started and with the themes for the week. The first theme is the sun. All right, so the sun is all about manifestation. It's all about electricity. It's all about making things come into fruition and or looking around you and noticing what you've created. Okay, so it holds the energy of being able to manifest, which could be the theme. I think we should look at the other cards and see. But what I'm really feeling is that the sun in this case is look at what is around you that has already been manifested in your life and make some decisions, okay? The second thematic card for the week is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is conflict. It could be inner conflict or outer conflict. It could be that there's cognitive dissonance within you, or it could be that there's some sort of argument or conflict in the way that you and somebody else want to do something, but there are themes around of conflict. And maybe part of our direction this week needs to be looking at what we've manifested around us that is in conflict with who we are. Doesn't that sound right? It feels right. The sun reminds us that every second of every day we're manifesting. Every thought, every feeling, every belief, every time we're judgmental, every single aspect of ourselves carries frequency. And if we're carrying yucky frequency, then we're going to have things around us that are yucky. And it takes a little practice, but looking at the things that are around you that are in dissonance with who you are, they're in conflict with who you really, really are, that is going to inform you of what you're manifesting that you don't want. And then you can look at ways to change your life based on that. It's kind of an advanced technique, but I think you can do it. I think you can do it. Okay, so for Sunday, December the 14th, we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is lovely. It's beautiful. It's stability. It's being able to have longevity, have an inheritance maybe, like a thing that you can leave behind that has meaning to you. Something that you can stand your whole family on. For some people, this is money. For some people, this is writing a book. For some people, this is creating a college account for all the kids in the family because nobody before had a college account. And that seems like the most incredible way to create stability, for that person's family. So it represents stability, longevity. And so maybe on Sunday, you're feeling like you want to put together a new tradition for your family. Maybe you want to play games on Sundays, together. Or maybe you want to make a soup together. Maybe you are doing your finances on Sundays and looking at your financial goals and seeing if you're meeting them. Things that will create stability. Sunday is all about that. So that's lovely. That's a lovely thing. All right, Monday, December the 15th, we have the energy of the Hanged Man. So there's a little bit of suspension in the air. There's a little bit of needing to get aligned with what's happening around you, needing to figure out if you are in agreement or in dissonance. That could be what he's looking at that feels really important. He's looking at where the dissonance is from the theme. He's looking at that. He's taking a look. Monday is the day that we need to notice what's around. Tuesday, the 16th, is the day that we do something about. Not much. Maybe we just get an idea. Maybe we fabricate a plan. Then how am I going to disassociate myself from this behavior that I do? How am I going to create a new way, a new standard for the way that I want to live my life? What do I want to try next? This card is a card of action above everything else. It's doing something. Tuesday, do something. Notice what you're doing and do something new. All right. Let's see. Wednesday. This is really, really interesting. On Wednesday, we had the Two of Wands. So remember, on Tuesday, we had the new action. Wednesday, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the doorway that we get to walk through with whatever this new thing is. This new thing is taking me, this new thing that I'm trying is giving me a lot of new ideas, or I've met a lot of new people because of it, or there's a lot more creativity in my life now, or I have a lot more time. Whatever it is, you've walked through a doorway and you've leveled yourself up. And so walk through it, commit to this thing and walk through it. What else are you going to get because you created this new thing that you're doing, right? What else are you going to get? What else is that going to bring you in your life? If you commit, if you look around, see what is not, what is in dissonance, and then take action toward eliminating that dissonance and creating more neutrality within you. Yeah. I think Tuesday is about integrating the new thing. Like, I'm just going to try it. And on Wednesday, it's literally saying, you did this thing and it opened up a lot of new things for you. And I would actually encourage people to journal about this process because this seems really important. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So Thursday, we go from 1 to 2 wands to 10 wands. The 10 of wands is overwhelm. The 10 of wands is, holy cow, now I have way more than I thought I was going to have. Interest, ideas, time, whatever, right? Whatever. Now I have a lot, and I don't know what to do exactly. And so I'm going to contact a couple of people that I know that do, and I'm going to ask them for advice. And then I'm going to ask my nephew to come over and help me move this furniture. And then I'm going to ask, it's essentially the day you get permission to ask for help. Ask for help from people who can help and who want to help. And then let them also ask for help too. And you create a whole new thing. I stand by, if we could all just learn how to ask for help better, boy, would we have a different thing going on. Friday, the 19th, we have another ace, our second ace of the week. So there are a lot of new things this week. Friday, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is self-love. It is recognizing maybe you recognize that asking for help the day before was such a generous gift to yourself. Wow, you allowed people to help you and you received it. Sure, you asked for it. They know how to help you when you ask for it. They know if you're clear. And if they want to help you, they will. And what a great feeling for both people. Wow, what a great way to bring something new into my self-love knowledge book. If I'm not willing to ask for help, what am I willing to do that would be really generous for myself and would feel really good? Maybe Friday is the day I take a bath, for 3 hours, and I tell everybody to leave me alone. Maybe Friday is the day that I don't make myself cook, but I ask somebody else to cook or I order in. What have you been needing to do to take care of yourself? What have you been wanting? Do it. Show yourself that you are present. December 20th, Saturday, a beautiful day. Look at that. The 6 of Coins, of Pentacles. It's ease. It's ease and rest. It's ease and rest. Saturday the 20th. Y'all, Christmas is coming, you know? All of this insanity is going to be over soon. Probably people are tired. Probably people are going to a million events. I don't know. I think this is saying, sit down and rest. Rest. Just take a minute. Or don't go to the thing. Or only go to 2 of the things instead of 4 of the things, you know? Give yourself a little bit of a break. I think knowing that there is going to be dissonance in the week, and knowing that the way we figure out where to work from is by looking at what's around us and seeing what we've created, and therefore it becomes more clear. What is the dissonance? Where is the dissonance? Why is this here? What do I need to do to stop this? It's a beautiful place to start. That's like beginning and ending, I think, a pretty solid week. Thank you so much for joining me. I know I was a little long-winded this time. That's okay. Some are shorter than others. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.